GHC Pumpernickel Deluxe back again, and in this episode of Super Mario Maker 2 Mario Day Deluxe and Super Luigi Galaxy, we're going to be doing more courses in Mario Maker 2, Worldwide Regional, Race Slash Battles, and Mario Day Deluxe, and the Good Egg and Honey Hive Prankster Comets in Super Luigi Galaxy. So stay tuned for that. And if you read by the title, yep, I'll get into that after feeling self-scared. Sure, picking up feeling insulted, we're going to do that. And like always, guys, it's not to harm anyone, emotionally raised for suffering. If I have to say it for another year after May 1st or April 26th, my brain is going to implode from information overload. So without further ado, please welcome Feel Insulted. Here we go. Okay, Google, insult me.
Obviously you like being insulted in my authoritative British accent. You're about as useless as an anus with taste buds.
Oh my god! No!
Maybe I did not hear you right.
God.
Did you say something? In clear words, say that you are a loser.
I am a loser.
Yes, I expected so. You are so old, your birth certificate expired. In fact, of course I talk like an idiot, how else would you understand me? This cannot be enough for you, just ask for more.
I give up.
Later, loser. Dare you to try me again.
Alright. Now we're going to do a scary story, so without further ado, please welcome the scary story. Here we go. Okay, Google, tell me a very scary story.
Did you hear the urban legend about the water spiller of 96? So I have a friend who has this uncle that knows a guy that was there when this happened. Apparently, some maniac went rogue in a certain city and started spilling water on all the electronics. It was a massacre. The scary part is, they're still coming.
Alright, so, as you can tell by the title, yep, happened once again, 2 years. So the next 2 weeks I've dedicated to my 2-year anniversary on YouTube, where those words are unbelievable to say, because I remember when I first started this channel way back in April 2 years ago. I mean, I had already started thinking about making videos, like Gameaway, but it wasn't going to be until like later that year, like in August, when I was like really active. Like during my, like when I was making like tons of Mario Kart videos. I was making like, we had one almost every single day, like 6 days a week. So and this Saturday, the time where you're gonna be able, if you're a new subscriber, and if you probably stumbled upon my old videos, but you're gonna get to hear it with me commenting. I mean, I've watched them here and there on my own time, but I want to watch them with you. I mean, we're not going to watch them as a whole, because that's streaming like 5,000 hours. But I want to watch a few of my really old videos. I want to go from like when I first started, probably about to around the time when I was like my first 23. Like the ones that I vividly remember doing, because I mean, I'll give you a warning, there was a lot of cringe. I mean, you will hear me cringe. It's like, ugh. I can't believe I did that, because I mean, it's really good that I've been on YouTube for this long. If you thought I was on YouTube last year, no. Think. That number in the middle, think about that. What game do you think that represents? That represents Mario Day Deluxe, and that was the series that I started this whole channel off. That's the game that started this entire channel in its humble beginnings. And now we're going to kind of see I mean, if you saw where I was back then, when I first started this channel, I was 16 years old. I was going into my junior year. This was at 2018, so this was halfway through my high school. Then when I was near the end of my 10th grade year, after the grade above me had their ring ceremony, I made my first video the Monday after. So that would have been the 23rd. And we didn't upload until the 26th. So the 23rd, I would say 25th is kind of an anniversary day, because I thought, because I mean that day would make sense to be considered the part of my like every year anniversary. I mean, everyone has like, I mean, if you've known me for like, if you met me through this YouTube thing, I mean, if you've been here since like the very beginning, but you haven't watched for a while and you see like what this channel has become, I mean, you probably remember some of those really cringy videos that I used to do. Sunday was like my most relaxed day. Because Monday, Tuesday, I mean, I used to make them all the time. But I mean, that summer of 2018 was just so relaxed. It was like probably my favorite summer. And you know what I'm going to do? We're going to do some of that again this year. So, expect Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I want to bring that series back, but I'm going to have my dad upload it. Well, he's going to edit it, then he's going to send it to me, so then I can premiere the videos instead of just uploading them, because I'll just give him the instructions to go to where it says premiere, because I like all my videos to premiere. They're not live streams, because it's just, when I started premiering videos, almost a year ago, I mean, it was June when I first remembered it. It was like, wow, I'm going to start doing this with my real fan series. That's on another YouTuber video. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to start doing that as well. So I premiered it, and you had every Friday, real fan video, and it was like, I mean, every week, for a long time, you had a real fan video. It might have been a sneak peek, it might have been actually you're actually seeing trains drive. But most of the time, back in my early days, if you've been watching for a long time, I would say back 2018, early 19, within the first year, I would say anything within year one would be, I remember doing some of those streams and some of that stuff. If I was doing that now, I would not. There was some stuff that I did back then. I used to go on political rants back then. Do you all remember that? I would not do that now. Since how crazy YouTube has been in the past, I can't. You can't think that, but you know. I mean, that's just expected with social media nowadays. I mean, you're kind of expected that. When I first started, because I mean, some of you might remember when I first started. Like, if you remember how grainy my voice was, because I mean, I was at the tail end. I was just coming out of a early 2010. Even though it was still kind of a dark time, it kind of made that summer probably like the best one, because I did not have any work drama. And on the news, like before I do the intro, the one that you're supposed to do, you might not have an intro for you right away, you're supposed to, because one, I need to get the audio files for it, and I don't know how to do that. I know one. So basically, you might not have it, might just do it regularly, but I think that one would deserve an intro. So it's either going to be in May or sometime in June. I mean, if you've been watching my stuff for a while, I've been telling you guys that it was originally supposed to be May 23rd, and we moved it to May 30th, and it was May 23rd again for that was the day before this whole pandemic. Then now, I think it's going to be probably June 6th, maybe. That'll be around the same time that we had it last time, and basically we can do that again. That wouldn't be much of a task. I mean, it could wait, but I gotta see how the streams do. All OBS has to work the entire time. That means Streamlabs. If it starts breaking down, because I'm gonna have one of my subscribers doing the stream for hour 4, he'll be doing the intro. So if I invite him, and I might have someone do the intro for when I start getting people down here. But I won't be able to do the stream. I have him do it. Yeah, because I mean, one thing is about if you have been subscribed for a long time, I want year 3 to be more of a throwback here, because I want to bring to the Mario Kart Wii. It's going to happen again. Most of those have been transferred to the streaming thing. I mean, if you remember all the way back 2018, August of 2018, when I first started streaming, with those first few streams that I did from back in my early days, I would say I'm one of the newer channels out there. And I'm still small. I mean, I'm probably one of the smallest. I think I have like, what, 57 subscribers? Man, I still remember like when I hit 50, and I hit. Alright, I've probably grown a little bit more. My voice has gotten a bit more. Once you hit 50, 100 gets a little bit easier. Depends on the person. I mean, I'm just trying to get my voice out there, but I have to. If you remember, I mean, if you remember my original streams from like back 2018, 2019, like the beginning, like the first year, late 2018, early 2019, when we were doing, when I was just ending the Mario Galaxy 1 live stream, we were moving on to Galaxy 2. I mean, you know how long Mario Odyssey took to finish the first time around? Think about that. It took way longer than I expected it to. I expected to get, but since Mario Odyssey was about to turn a year old, I decided, you know what? To start up this YouTube channel, I'm going to do a playthrough of Mario Odyssey. And that was pretty much, well, 3D World was technically supposed to be the first one. But when we get it finished, that will be the playthrough after Super Luigi Galaxy. So, once this playthrough ends, we'll be doing, we'll revisit Mario Galaxy. We're going to get that star. That'll be in the final episode. That'll be right after we'll revisit Mario Galaxy. It'll be part of the Super Luigi Galaxy playthrough. But since we have to play through the whole game again, just access 1 star. I mean, I don't know how that's gonna work. I mean, we'll see how it does. I mean, we only got like what 20 something right now. I'm pretty sure like 20 something stars. I mean, once we get about 90, 100, I'll start getting the like when back in 2018, I had these channel papers. I still have them, but I have to. It needs to be something that automatically updates. I wish I could have something that every time I do a stream. And that was written in a different time. I mean, that was at like what, 100 something, or 177 maybe, 178, 179. Last time I edited that. When you look at it now, it's like, what the heck? It's like you want to. Even though it was just last year, you could tell I wasn't as talkative this time last year. Why was it? Well, I'm gonna actually mention that it's been a year. I'm not gonna be working on it ever again. Why? I already did it once, and they just said they fired me. But guess what? They didn't, because I quit. I mean, I resigned. I had a permanent resignation from there. I mean, I resigned. I mean, I basically said was, and they're giving me respect. I'm like, I'm done. And that's why I always say, if it's really getting bad, I go. I knew from the start. There was already red flags from like the very first step. But I wasn't used to this whole. Man, remember the stream? It was. Let me see. It was probably about 2 or 3 streams. It was the stream before the training. It was the stream before Mother's Day last year. I was still streaming 4 days a week. This was after the Ring Center. This is about 2 weeks after. So I was in 2 weeks to my second year. So basically, I mean, it was like the year anniversary stream last year. This year, there's no prom. There's no ring ceremony. I mean, I'll tell you something. Someone that I mentioned several times whooped out today over thinking that the prom was being canceled. And honestly, here's my opinion about that. Well, I mean, I have a virtual prom. I have a way that if, yeah, you're not, I mean, I could host it, but I'm not gonna, you know, the thing is, if someone in your class is flipping out constantly, then guess what? They need to be their name. Not really their name, but not their name, but the reputation needs to be dealt with. Because if it's not dealt with, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to teach them a lesson not to do that again. I'm going to tell you something. This person has a disability, whether it be blah 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 blah. But I'm going to tell you something. I've heard that excuse. I mean, I'm not putting up with excuses. Like, I'm not in 3rd grade. Which back when I was at the other school, I was like, there are points where I was like, well, if you're gonna continue, if it happened in the other school, I wouldn't listen. I go, I cannot put up with that. I mean, now that when I changed here, I mean, even if I told her to stop, she would say, you're not the boss. And it's like, why? Well, if you think that you can get away with it, I'm not gonna mention any names, so I might use code name. I say, useless. This person is pretty useful. There's nothing. So basically, I'll tell you something. If she has something for this valid, she's a valedictorian, and I paper's right in front of me. You know what? If you saw what the House Speaker did at the State of the Union, yep. Rip those papers on that valedictorian, take my diploma, just say, I'm not going to put up with you anymore, bye-bye. Like, yeah, that's, yeah, no, I don't condone that, but if it's an issue that's really been needing to be solved over like what, a year or 4 years maybe, this has been an issue since like the very beginning, like probably about 2 weeks into being in high school. Yeah, probably about 2 weeks. I was like, you know what? I mean, this is just it's gonna get worse before it starts. It's gonna get worse before, I mean, I was already doing in my DWS. I mean, that's what I'm calling it, because there's really no name for it, because I mean, I looked up, there's really no name. That's just the name given to it. Because it's very rare. No one, there's only been like a few people that had it. I mean, I don't know who had it, but it's only the names were mentioned. But this was before, I don't think I was on there. Because I never knew until like probably about, what was it, I think it was like 2019 when I was really. I think it was like 2019. I think it was something like that. The reason I mentioned that someone is that, yeah, it did stink. That time really, but there was a lot of weird, a lot of unique, original stuff that happened back. Alright. Let me see something. I'm gonna change out the cartridges, and we're still gonna. And I think this episode, these next few days are gonna be a lot more relaxed because this is my 2-year anniversary. I mean, Saturday will really be relaxed. I mean, if we can, continue this, like the next few weeks, I mean, that's why I've been trying to do a lot more of my YouTube stuff. Cause I mean, I want to make sure this gets ready for the summer because I want to do a lot more videos. But are the rules won't really change really? Because I mean, after graduation, after saying what's going to happen, it's. I mean, really. I mean, I don't condone ripping up the papers, but if it's something stupid that I know that she put on there, guess what? Well, one thing is that if that's something that she put on there that I know she would put, I'm like, no. It hurts me. I want to be taken that. Or what I would do is I'll just, if I was smart, I would just rip it out of her hand, rip it up, throw the, what do you call it, the paper confetti in her face, and just grab the diploma and be on my way and be like, I'm out of here, bye-bye. See you later.
Ooh, here we go.
I'm not going to put up with that. I mean, really I'm not, because, I mean, that's not something I'm going to put up with. I mean, you think I would, but no, I'm not. I'm really not. I mean, I haven't, because every single time that you think that, do you think I would put up with something like that? No, I'm not. I'm really not, because I've already had, about what? 6 people maybe? Be like, oh my god, you're so. I mean, this is probably over like the last 5 or so years. No, 2 years. Year and a half to about 2 years. When I have to listen to this stuff, people being just stupid. It's just like, what the heck are these people talking about? Like, they don't even know. Like, they probably don't. I mean, they just probably go random people's videos. Probably go, one of my really old stuff I'm just talking about. And they'll just say something that doesn't even have to do with anything. It's like, I'm like, yeah, it is cringy, but you could have left it out. You could have said something a lot smarter than leave a comment like that. But I don't like putting on with it. It's not something that that I do. And like after what happened today, of course I wish I could have been, because if I was in that class, that would have been automatically recorded. If I had Audacity, I would have recorded it. And if I was smart, I would be sending it to my friends. See what they think about. Like, yeah, this is the other thing you have. Like, why you're recording? And well, guess what? I wouldn't do it. I mean, so it's like, oh, what? Timestamps? It's like, yep, this is when it happened. This is when it happened. And that's like, oh my god. Like, you wouldn't. I mean, when you think about it, you wouldn't even believe it. I mean, it's like, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's like when I have to be the one loser that deals with this stuff. I mean, I mentioned this story multiple times. I mean, what she did to me after coming back from Constipation Kingdom, I was just right after my first day, the Friday after, May 24th. I would say she pretty much just did not make me feel very good today, because I was like, you know what, I'm not. I mean, there was already red flags, and pretty much when I just started, the whole thing just pretty much started and you just didn't. Pretty much otherwise stopped after that. I mean, the only thing. There were times right after it calmed down, I would eat up the game with something else. I would come up with another claim. It was one after another. First, it was. I was very picky about who I wanted on my channel, then it was who I wanted. And I think it was getting her spell, I'm not going to say his name. Then it was getting. Then it wasn't talking, no, it was not talking to her. I don't think it was, but I need to, because you might hate me for this, but it was that next Tuesday, right after this happened, the day after Memorial Day last year. She didn't remember what she did. I'm like, I'm not going to sign your yearbook, and you realize what you did to me on Friday? If I had a phone, I would have recorded that, and I would have played that, and you would have realized what you were doing. And don't come trying to get and sign your yearbook. I will not sign your yearbook. And you will get. If I sign your yearbook, there won't be a very nice message in there. And it won't be. You come play, someone just wrong, it's hatefulness. So the next day, he came at me, the last thing, I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to put up with this. I would have just said, nope. I'm not going to put anything nice in your yearbook. I'm going to put something incredibly just something that you wouldn't like. I mean, make you realize what. I mean, this is something that. Hey, Pine and Milk. Loving the stream. Alright. Not much for this. If you read by the title, yep, then I said this on Friday, that the next 2 weeks are dedicated to my 2-year anniversary. And I was just talking about that for quite a while. Thinking about Saturday on Saturday's stream, which will be when I react to my videos, my really original stuff that I told you about a few days ago. And I mean, the one thing that I'm gonna have to do is just to let you know, some of these will get you kind of cringe. So I mean, you were here. I think the first stream was number 35 of Market to watch. So you're gonna get to see some episodes that was like that I did 12 streams before you came on. 12 streams or below that. 12 streams or more. But it'll be 23, number 23 or under that, like the time that I started up to the time that I started doing these live streams. And there's one of them, I'm not going to spoil it, but with one where I was talking about ridiculous alcohol drinking. And back then, I used to go on tangents just about anything. And half of it, I mean, I understood it back about, what was it? Maybe about 5 months after I made that video. I was like, what the heck was I doing? I mean, I was like, you wouldn't even believe it. I mean, when I played, because I would be playing every first 23 Mario Kart 8 videos and all Mario Kart Wii and the 3D World one. So that means anything that I have from when I first started this channel all the way back to 2018, spring, summer, back in my original, like the old days of this channel. But what this channel was back 2018, I mean, I don't think you've seen much of these videos. The algorithm kind of they don't really promote them. I mean, I wish they did, because I mean, one thing is, if they did, you would be seeing like, wow, what? I mean, now I went from I'm just using Streamlabs because I don't like you, because you have to go use the chat on the YouTube page, and I like having the chat where I can see it, so I can just look over without having to switch in between tabs. I mean, I like having it on the broadcasting software. I like doing it on the within YouTube, but the audio was just crap. I mean, you remember that. I mean, you remember how bad the audio was. I mean, there were some periods back in my early days that didn't even have audio at all, because somehow my Elgato got messed up, and I didn't know it. Those things had nothing. All you're seeing is gameplay, no audio, nothing. I didn't realize it until like the next day. I'm like, what? No audio? Then what? I'm like, oh no. I mean, that's why I did the Mario Odyssey playthrough again, because the ending, when we defeated Bowser, did not have audio, and basically, and the audio was, I mean, because the thing was like the day before, I had to do that other stream once again, because the laptop that I had, blue screen, right in the middle of a live stream. Yeah, not very fun. So you're gonna be able to see some of my really old stuff. I mean, if you want to go and then watch them, at the end of the stream, I'll try to see what I can do with the. I'll try to show them, because I might. I'll see. I'll see what I can do. I mean, I don't know how Saturday's gonna go yet, because I don't know what time this is gonna be really. I might do it around like what, 5 something, 6 something. I mean, we got some videos to watch. I mean, we're not gonna watch all of them, like the whole way through. Like every video, we're not gonna watch it again. I'm just gonna go like little snippets. Some of my favorite ones. I mean, there are some times where it gets like when I'm not talking, you just got boring. I had people tell me like, "Man, you're really good at trash," and I was like, I can kind of agree with that. That's what I had with it. I mean, you could just tell it was a TV. I mean, the first step, I didn't have a capture card. I was gonna get an Elgato, but when I realized it was my birthday, my son's birthday, in order to get one Elgato, I'll tell you something. You know how difficult it was to set that thing up the very first time? I wasn't used to setting up capture cards. I watched several tutorials on how to do it. I was up till 11 p.m. 11 p.m. on the 5th, which was the day I had my birthday, because we never have it during the week. So, I mean, you can kind of see like where I was back then and where this channel Oh god. Oh yeah, they're a pain. I mean, it took me like what? How long? You know, cause I had to download the app on my computer back when the other one they used to stream on. I'm streaming on my desktop right now. And it's 1,000 times better because you don't have that echo that I had back then. And you could tell it was very just not good quality audio. I'm pretty sure if you watch my stuff, this was like my very first official stream was my 71st. I mean, I did do a stream like a test one, which was our 24, but that actually had so many issues. That night, I had to move my man cave upstairs to my room, and you thought, I mean, when you came on the first time, that's where I did all my streams, up in my room. I really cramped. I mean, do you remember the video when I showed it off for that very first time, what my office was like back then? That's what it was like, cramped. And then in October, I moved down here, and basically the rest is history. Because I mean, I moved upstairs near the end of that summer. I mean, when that summer ended, I realized that summer was really good. I mean, and the next year, well, we had something similar to that, but the thing is, we did have some of that technically, but it just wasn't the same as 2018. I mean, if you remember, basically almost every single day, I made videos a few times a week. I mean, there were some. I think my dad actually accidentally uploaded one of my videos twice, and I had to put it on. I think it was unlisted. And I am probably in my third year, I'm planning on making a top 10 worst DGA Super Mario Deluxe videos. So I might make a top 20, I might make. And I'm gonna have to go watch some of them, because there are some pretty bad ones. Most of them are in my first or second year. And what will count is audio, how good the video quality is, stream quality, cringe, how much it gave me cringe just after we got probably about months after I was, maybe like the earliest that cringe would have set it in was around January to February 2019, so about 6 months after. It was anything from the time I started streaming all the way up to about the time where I took a lot of time off. I mean, it went up a week how long I took off. I mean, it was like the longest I think I've ever taken off. I mean, I took about a week off, and then February I took like half of the month off. February was the month of illness. February 2019 was the I'll call it the month of my channel was just, it wasn't as active back then. It was pretty quiet. I mean, I remember you commented where the streams, and I was gonna make a video, but I just did not feel like it. I was so used to not making streams. It's growing a little bit. I guess subscribers maybe not every 20-something days. So I am growing here and there, but I'm not growing at the rate that I was expected to. And my goal was to hit 100 subscribers by the end of 2018. Was to get out of that. I mean, back when I first started, it was the biggest pain in the butt just to get my name out there, because I mean, a lot of my videos back then were horrible. I mean, And if I'll tell you something, if I was like, have like 20 some stuff, if I had like 5 or 6,000 subscribers, and this chat would be going so fast, I would have to be reading everybody, and I can't keep up with that. So, I mean, my channel is growing today. It grows and then it's steady, and then I lose a subscriber, and then it gains one. I don't think I've actually gained about, and I think using Discord, I mean, I don't really, what I need to do is I need to get something where I can have voice chat and how, I don't like those sites. I don't like Twitter and Facebook, because I mean, those sites, I like calling them, they're just not really, because that means, I would say Facebook, I just don't feel comfortable with this channel being on Facebook, because someone's probably going to see one of my videos and they're going to come at me later saying, why did you make this? I mean, most of that would be like when I first started, but probably about over a year ago. Probably about like a year and 10 months ago. Yeah, you should Discord. Yeah, I don't blame you. I think that was a good move. I mean, I would do the same here, but I mean, Twitter, Facebook is good. Yeah, I mean, one thing is that, I mean, I think I tried that one time. Here's the thing. Facebook wants to have you use your real name. And I mean, I don't like that. I mean, they just force you to do that. I mean, it's just, I mean, some YouTubers do that, but hey, I don't. I wish I could just have, but I mean, that's what, I don't know what, I mean, DJ's coming to Lux, that's about it. I mean, no one's gonna know. Yeah, I mean, that is an option, but I just don't like Facebook. I mean, I've tried using it and it doesn't work. Just trying to set it up, it's just a pain in the fuck, because they don't, the username they want is like, yeah, pint of milk. Well, for me, you might have gotten yours a long time ago. But on mine, it keeps on, when I just try to get on it, it's basically, I try to sign up for one, it's, well, doesn't work. It keeps, I can't enter my YouTube name in there. Plus everyone's gonna think, oh boy, here it is. Yeah, this was gonna be the last race before I switch over to Super Luigi Galaxy. Oh, whoa. Alright. How much VR do I have? Oh wow. 84 or 90. Yeah, cause I mean, I don't blame you. Facebook just rubbed me, like when I first tried to get this channel on, it just, I was like, no, I'm not. I mean, I was like, no, that's not gonna work, because you know, I like to have, I want to put DJ Coming Lux in there. If you're not gonna let me do that, I'm not even gonna bother. Sorry. If you don't get the freedom to let me choose my own name, I'm not gonna sign up for this stupid site. Because if you don't give me the freedom to do it, I'm not gonna do it. That's just how it's gonna work. Because I mean, I'm not gonna have any of that filler. what I want to call it, because I don't put up enough filler. Hold on a second. Let me get my Wii U plugged in. Second. Alright. Ready to poke. Yeah. Well, one thing is that I mean, Facebook is right. I mean, trying to customize my real, you're trying to give me a daily promo looks. If I can't have the freedom to choose that name, because he keeps saying, "Oh, you use the username you use in everyday life." Like, I do use this name in everyday life. I do. This is what I use for my YouTube thing. And this is usually what I'm trying to do. So here we go. Menu. Alright,
Super Mario Galaxy!
Alright, that one. Really, today's episode, we'll have next 2 stars. And then in the next one, we'll have we'll have 2 stars in this one, 2 stars in the next one, and the one after that we'll have a full galaxy. Actually, 6 stars. I'll tell you something. You might see me rage get a little bit mad because the races in Luigi mode are a little bit jeez. I gotta figure out how every time I fail at that, I'm gonna go ahead. I mean, if I can, you know, it's 2 stars. I mean, we're just gonna keep doing this type of stuff. God. Remember, I did this. Go back to the Common Observatory and get me some lives. There we go. Which year did definitely probably 2019. Alright, into that. Definitely probably like 2019. 18, probably about 2018. Cause I think we gained. I mean, we gained a little bit over time, but I think the quickest we did was in 2018. That was. Look at this. What the heck? Ah. Yeah, that. Oh my god, it's. I was thinking what I'm gonna do. I mean, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn it down, and you're gonna just. You won't be able to hear the game audio, but you'll definitely see it. Oh. Oh, that's just lovely. That's Cosmic Luigi. There's like several missions in this game that you have to race him to get your power star. What the heck? What am I? I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna put on headphones, so hold on a minute, guys. We're gonna take a break, and I'm gonna get this figured out what I'm supposed to do. I know you're supposed to be on, I think it's on B on 2, then A on 1. I'm gonna super. I'm gonna put this on the be right back screen. So hold on a second. Alright, I think I know. Alright, guys. We're gonna try this once again. I think I figured it out. I think you're supposed to hit the C button on the nunchuck. We'll try this again. Hold on a second. We'll try this. Try figuring it out, but I'm gonna have to figure the We're gonna keep doing this. If I have to call off this episode, we'll definitely do this in the next one. Okay, we're gonna get mods, moderators. Barely, I mean, we barely got it. Might just go ahead and just get the kitchen open in this episode, because I mean, we can just go ahead and do that, and we'll start beach bowl in the next episode. We'll go ahead and do that. Okay, well, I'm ready to get to the next film. I don't think we need to get 4 stars in this episode. Yeah, I have. There are speedrun tricks that I've learned over the years. You only have 4 minutes, so you gotta. You don't want to spend time on this point. Half the time you gotta go. Mario Galaxy 2. You playing anything? I don't know, because I mean, the only thing I want to bring back is the videos I used to do all the way back in 2018. I want to bring that stuff back, because I mean, those videos were really fun to make. I mean, they were very relaxing. Even though these are kind of relaxing, I mean, those are... Oh boy, oh boy. I mean, there's not, I don't know if there's any, because there was the Episcopal Bar last year. There is a different way you can do this. I don't.
Yeah.
next stream Wednesday. I might stream not like the usual Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I might stream something more. I don't know yet. Tuesday isn't really a day I stream really. I might stream on Thursday for the 2 anniversary podcast, but I'm not really. Might be discontinuing that podcast. I mean, there's really no sense in doing it anymore. It was fun while it lasted, but I just didn't think. I might bring him back one day, but for right now, I think we're gonna take another break from it. Alright, time to unlock the next dome, the next area, which is once you get the next grand star, that area will work. Chat stream, X1 Island. Reactor. Yeah. Well, I think that basically, I don't know when the chat will be coming back. Hopefully, I can bring it back when I find time to do it. I will try to do it because most chats nowadays are just the trains builds. Yeah. You got it. What? Yeah. You fight Bowser 3 times in this. Yeah, you'll fight him in. Like always, Bowser's the final boss of the water game. There's been a lot of people kind of sick of it. I'm not because I think it's perfect. It's a good plot. If they want to do something new, do that. But it's not. I'm not going to force it. But it is nice to have something fresh. Like, for example, 3D World And you didn't say Peach 3, you said Princess is what you did? Yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. Not matter, but this is not the final boss. This was basically no, this is not the final boss. This is just a Bowser fight within the game. And because you saw we have a lot more areas that we'll be going to. The dark area we haven't. This is just early in the game. Mario Odyssey, I mean, I like the Mario Odyssey Final Boss is really good. I mean, but there's something about this game that it's going to come back to sometimes because this is what. Yeah, that's more. Oh, here we go. Alright, here we go. Alright, now we're gonna do the Hungry Luma for fountain. Which is where you are, this one would be the bathroom. That's if you ever wanted to wonder what the fountain is called in Europe, it's called the bathroom. Alright, I'll see you in the next stream, and I'll just do this one last star, so yeah. See you in the next stream. Alright. Alrighty, so I guess that's going to be it for this episode or this stream. That being said, guys, I'm going to thank you one last time for watching. Stay tuned for our future streams for Wednesday. And I guess I'll see y'all later. And with that being said, there will be more come shortly. That being said, thanks again, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now. See y'all later.